Can you do it? Or can you not? I thought I was giving up. Someone's not just going to magically give you what you want. Try to justify it because I didn't want to come to terms with the reality. Hi everyone, if you're new, my name is Angel and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you are still sticking around. Here we talk about everything surrounding personal development and self-improvement and just becoming the best and truest version of yourself. And so for today's video, buckle up. This one is going to hit y'all. One of these hard truths that I am about to spit to you guys may hit. It may hit right here. It may hurt. It may hurt for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I promise you it is the best thing for you. If you want to be successful, if you want to achieve your goals and just ultimately head in that right direction. Let's get straight into it. Actually, before we get straight into it, let me get some water because your excuses are valid and are also the reason why you can't reach your goals. This one, let me get some more water. This one is one that I really needed to accept. I had to understand that two things can be true at once. That situation was unfair. How they treated you wasn't right. Someone took what was yours. Valid. Understandable. What do we do now? I would do nothing. I had nothing but a bunch of excuses. So that's it. I had to realize that these valid excuses that I had aren't going to get me where I want to be. Nope. I had to take accountability. At the end of the day, this is my life. I'm the only one living my life. And so why am I going to allow a situation? Why am I going to allow something that didn't go as planned? Why am I going to allow someone who hurt me to prevent me from moving forward? Why am I going to pick the fanciest excuse I have to what? A reason as to why I can't? You have to understand that everything is not going to be rainbows and unicorns. At the end of the day, you have to get back up. You have to go after it. You have to try again. If you don't do it, it just won't get done. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. I thought about all the excuses I had to not go after something, all the excuses I've had to not be able to do something. And it always led back to fear.
I can't post on social media and create a YouTube channel and start talking to a camera. Oh, I can't try to find somebody to teach me a new skill when it comes to the goals I have for myself. I can't go speak in front of all those people.
Why not?
Oh, well, I don't really need to speak in front of people in order to acquire this thing I'm trying to get. I don't really need a mentor. I can just teach myself. I can go on YouTube. I can go on the internet. I don't need to find somebody to talk to. Oh, I don't need to post my face on social media. I can just do a faceless account. I don't need to speak. I can just use a voiceover. I don't need to do that. That's not really necessary. It's not really important. It's just gonna waste a lot of time. It's just a lot of,
excuses. I had no real reasons to not do the things that I needed to do. So I would try to justify it because I didn't want to come to terms with the reality that I was allowing fear to prevent me from going towards the things that I want. When you let it go, when you allow fear to just be there instead of be the very thing that prevents you from moving forward, that's when you start seeing results. If you don't ask, the answer will always be no. It's not just going to magically happen. Someone's not just going to magically give you what you want. You need to take initiative. You need to be bold. You need to be confident. You need to be fearless. Again, it just goes back to fear.
Oh, they may say no.
Okay, they said no. I was afraid of judgment. I was afraid I'd be laughed at. I was afraid that I'd be looked at a certain way. All of these fears. And so reflecting back, I had realized I can't keep operating this way. This isn't going to get me where I want to be. We're gonna be more bold. We're gonna be more direct. We're gonna be more confident because I want what I want. You can't change your life without changing yourself. I had to do some internal work in order to be able to emulate the life that I ultimately want for myself. I had to understand my current belief systems and the current patterns that I was in and why that was. I had to do a lot of self-reflection, a lot of internal work. I think about the life I want and the things I want. And it's like I have to ask myself, would I be able to sustain those things? Am I the person I need to be who is able to acquire these things and keep it? Am I qualified? Some of the things that I wanted, I was not ready to receive. You have to become the person who is able to manage those things. Your comfort zone is where your dreams and goals die. Okay, that's where they suffer. That's where they shrivel up. That's where they ultimately leave us. I have been practicing being very mindful lately. And so whenever I am working and I realize
I'm feeling very comfortable right now. I'm progressing-ish, but I'm just kind of chilling in a way.
whenever I am aware of that, I know that I need to get out immediately. I need to get out of that zone, that comfort zone that is costing me time, that is costing me potentially my goals. Get comfortable in discomfort, because discomfort is what will get you where you want to be. Discomfort is what allows you to grow. It allows you to be able to take that next step. It allows you to move even closer to your dreams. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That is the key. That is law. The more I do it, the more comfortable I am. It's not as uncomfortable anymore. And then boom, you take the next step. You go to the next big thing and you just keep it up and you keep it up, and then eventually you're unstoppable. Eventually, nothing scares you. Nothing is too uncomfortable for you to go for it. You can work hard and not get anything done. As someone who is all about just being productive and getting all these things done, through that productivity, I wasn't getting anything done. I was working and working and working, but was I actually completing anything? Was I actually prioritizing the things I needed to work on? No. So be mindful. Are you putting your energy towards your first priority? Or are you putting your hard work, your sweat, your tears on something that is just so insignificant, it doesn't matter if you have it or not? Prioritize the things that you ultimately want. You can't think your way to confidence. I had to learn that you cannot think your way to confidence. You can only gain it through experience. Okay, guys, this one I had to accept, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. Okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I would watch those videos about like how to be confident, how to be more bold, and they're just talking about how you should act and what you should do and how you should think. I got it down to a T. I wasn't actually getting the results. It's like, okay, like I think, like I know all these things. So why isn't it happening? You have to just be out there. You have to be in uncomfortable situations. You have to believe in yourself when it comes to every area of your life. You have to believe in yourself. You have to trust yourself. I have definitely grown in confidence, and I'm still on that journey. Yeah, it's just a process. You have to expose yourself. You have to expose yourself to certain situations, to certain things, to certain people, to ultimately grow in that. There is no right path. It's just the one you commit to. There is no right one. There is no only one. You can choose to do whatever you want. All of these paths have one thing in common, and it's that it requires you to consistently improve. I've tried so many different things. If I was consistently improving, if I did not quit, I would probably be successful with one of them. The thing is, all of these different paths to success have their own challenges. They have their own hurdles that you're gonna have to be able to jump. You have to decide, is this for you? Decide if this is the avenue you want to take towards success. Are these the challenges that you are willing to face when it comes to success? And if not, then maybe you can try to find something else. You can try to find something that you'd be more willing to go through. But there is no right choice in the sense of, oh, you can choose a path that's not going to work for you. No. Anything that you consistently improve in, ultimately, you will be successful in. Now, how successful in, or if it's up to your standards, that's debatable. But just generally speaking, you will be successful in whatever it is you choose to improve consistently in. I kind of want to be a little more detailed with my explanation when it comes to this. Here's success, and this can look like anything. It can look like success financially, it can look like success in like learning a new skill, it can look like success in whatever, right? And so you're here and you're trying it out. This space between, like, from where you are and where success is, in that space is where there is a lot of improvement to be done. There's a lot of work to be done in order to get to here. And so if you don't stop, and while you are not stopping, you are consistently improving, you're getting closer and closer and closer to ultimately being successful in it. And when I say successful, that means beating the game. Whether it's an avenue you decide to take financially, whether it's a new skill you wanted to develop, whether it's something athletic you wanted to learn, or learning how to eat healthy. Like, success is personal to you. The closer and closer you get to reaching success, the less improvement you need. Now you're less likely to make mistakes. Now you're less likely to have misinformation, to not have certain information. Now you're getting closer and closer. Eventually, you're going to have to win at it. Like, eventually, you're going to have to succeed at it. There's no such thing as getting there and not reaping any of the benefits. Okay, I hope that makes more sense. This one kind of ties into my next truth, which is consistency alone will not guarantee you success. Whenever I'm hearing motivational podcasts, motivational videos, whatever, it's all about consistency, consistency. Don't give up. And yes, they are 100% right, but we have to be more specific. Consistency alone will not guarantee you success. That's what I had to realize, is you need to actually change. You need to evolve within your consistency. Something's not working, you need to tweak it. You can't just keep trying again and trying again and trying again. I had to realize I need to improve as I am being consistent. I mean, duh. That was a big revelation I had. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I'm hearing consistency, I mean, I'm taking it seriously. I'm like, okay, we're not going to change anything. We're not gonna tweak anything. I just have to try again. I just can't give up, right? Like, I think I thought I was giving up if I chose to go about something a different way. I think that's what it was. I thought I was giving up. Revise the plan. That's okay. That's not you giving up. Oh, that's you not giving up. Your mind will find evidence for whatever you believe. I had to understand that my mind is not on my side, and my mind is not on my side. My mind is just there and it's functioning. It's just looking for patterns and systems to operate off of. Whether these patterns and belief systems makes you the most successful person on the planet or causes you to be miserable is the least of your mind's concern. So please control your mind, or else your mind will control you. If you believe that you can't do something, if you tell yourself that you can't do something, if you tell yourself that this is something you are unable to achieve, if you tell your brain all these things, then it will find evidence for it. And it'll become true. On the flip side, if you tell your brain that you can, if you know that you can do this, if you know that you can achieve that, your brain will find evidence for it, and it'll be true. It's all up to you. Can you do it or can you not? Are you capable or are you not? You decide. You choose. And your brain will support. Your brain is for you, regardless. So these are the 10 truths that I had to learn the hard way, guys. Coming to terms with these truths and applying them to my life has done nothing but aligned me towards the goals I ultimately want for myself. So that was a lot, guys. Comment down below the one truth that just really stuck with you. All right, so that concludes this video. And so if you've made it this far, I just want to thank you for watching, and I really appreciate you. And stay tuned for the next video. Bye.